And today we are talking about if you're thinking about buying a new property to live in, do you sell first and then buy, or buy first and then sell? This is actually sort of a chicken and egg question because frankly there's no right answer to it. And what my suggestion to you would be is to go with the one you're most worried about. So what I mean by that is, if you're most worried about finding a house, your next house, and you need it to be, 15 bathrooms and 3-car garage, or whatever you're looking for, it has to be in this certain school district, I probably would try and buy first because that'll put your mind at ease. On the flip side, if you're most worried about selling for the exact right amount of money, and if you don't sell for the amount of money that you want, then you don't want to buy something in a certain price range, then you should probably sell first. So it really just kind of depends on where your biggest concerns are, and then I'd suggest we do the other one first. Now, there are some kind of tricks in that we can help you buy a property first, and then if you wanted that extra money from your original house to go onto your new property so that you can lower your mortgage payment, there are some things you can do. There are specific loan programs that have something called a recast, and that is typically something that you're going to want to talk with your mortgage lender about to make sure you can do it with the loan that you're getting on the new property. There's also what's called a bridge loan, which means you're qualifying for both mortgages at the same time, but they're giving you a loan based on the fact that they know this other house is going to sell, and you're going to bring that money over and put it towards the down payment on the new purchase. On the selling side, I think there's a lot of misunderstandings about, if I've lived in my house for a few years and I've owned it for a few years, you don't actually have to buy another property. Now, this is only if we're talking about your principal residence. If it's an investment property, to avoid capital gains, you're going to want to do a 1031 exchange, and there are very clear timelines associated, and you have to buy a replacement property. But if it's your home and you've lived there for a long time and you have a lot of gain in it, you don't necessarily have to buy a replacement property. If you're going to buy a replacement property, you can start actually looking for a home once your property's in contract, and probably really before that, because once you're in contract, your offer is going to be pretty well accepted as competitive, because it's going to be sold and you know what you're going to clear, so it shouldn't be that big of a hurdle. As you can imagine, this is a pretty complicated subject, so there's always questions around it. So of course, comment below. Let me know what additional questions you have about this topic, or any other topic you'd like me to address. And if you've got a penchant for other questions that you want to answer, hop on over to our YouTube channel at Paris Group Realty, LLC, and there's all kinds of more content over there too if you're interested. I hope you have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.